As today is Halloween, I decided to amp up my Halloween decorations and get my smoke machine fired up. But it wasn't producing smoke. Well, not really. I think the solenoid valve is stuffed or something. So we're going to try and fix it together, and if I bugger this up, which I very likely will, I'm going to need your help. So suggestions more than welcome. I've already done the water clear out thing you do with denatured water. Denatured water, is that the right term? You'll correct me, I know. And so now I've looked up some videos and people suggest that it's actually the pipe between the solenoid pump and the actual heat generator. So I'm gonna pull this little sucker apart and hopefully it will work. Let's do this. I just realized after editing the video, I should have done a little bit of a warning, and here it is. If you do not know what a live wire is, what a capacitor might be, do not do what I'm about to show you, okay? You could definitely hurt yourself, even kill yourself. So if you're not sure, don't even think about it. But if you're interested, do hang around. I've got a lot of surprises in this video. Watch for the funny outtakes at the end because, oh my gosh, it is a little bit foolish of me. All right, over to Chris. All right, so here's the problem, right? So the nozzle is clean. The system, to my knowledge, is clean without actually taking it apart, which is what we're about to do. So if I hit smoke, we get very little smoke, as you can see. And it should be way faster than that. This is not good. This is not what this machine can do. This machine can run continuously and use up all the whole tank. It's one of the high-end ones, so a bit disappointed that it's got into this. All right, so I'm gonna turn it off, let it cool down, and we'll take it apart. Let's do it. It's looking good. There's no rust or brown bits that I saw around the edges and on the panels, so that's great. The housing's actually protected the expensive bits, I'd say. Here is the actual chamber where the smoke juice is kept. From there it goes through the solenoid and that pumps it through this tube, which actually looks pretty good. Looks clear. I will give that a flush. And then after that it goes into the heat element and then out. Let's see if we can take this apart, and hopefully that might solve my problems. In fact, actually, it's better than that. Alright. There it goes. Oh, look at that. Alright. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so funny. So it's quite simple. Separate very gently the smoke reservoir from the pump, and be careful with these little bits because they will jump out, as you saw before. These you can all give a clean, and just take a note of the order in which they're in. There's like a washer, there's O-rings, they're very losable, and gunk and lime deposits can all build up, and that will actually make your smoke machine not function so well. So give them a bit of a soak in some warm soapy water for a little bit, and give them a bit of a scrub, and just put them back together the same order that they came out in. Can you see that? That's too tight. That's definitely too tight. That will kind of make a kink, so I'm going to try and do that again. Much better. See that? It's got a nice bit of slack in it, and this feels like it wants to stay still. So as it heats up, I'm just conscious, I'm looking for leaks. Down the bottom here is where it's going to be leaking from, and then obviously at this interface point here. Alright, moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? That sounds better already. I'm going to be filling up with smoke in here very soon. Here we go. Now remember what it looked like before, right? It is better. Well, I'm happy. It's kind. I don't know if you can see me. It's better. It's not as great as it used to be. Like this used to just burst out of there like like crazy, and it'll go 3 meters easily. I'm gonna try and clean this again in the front little area, but I don't think that's my issue. I really don't think it is. Alright, back soon. Alright, hey, Discovery people, check this out. Look at all this gunk here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to give that a really good clean. I'm conscious it's probably actually really hot at the moment, so I'm going to have to wait a while. And I'm going to try again real soon after I've given that a clean up. Back soon. So I thought I was being clever, and I put the machine on its side with fog juice still inside of it. You see what's happening down beneath? It's the fog juice, and it's leaking out. Oh my gosh, I've made such a terrible mess here. And had to dry it out. Oh my gosh. So, top tip folks, if ever you're working with your fog machine, always drain it first before you turn it onto its side. I've given the nozzle a really good clean. I've got a pin in there and gently, very gently probed it just to see if there's any gunk or anything. It seems to be perfectly fine. That build up definitely, I would say, was adversely affecting its performance. So once again, I'm going to refill the tank now, turn it back on, warm it up, and let's see how it goes this time. All right, here we go folks, moment of truth. Woohoo! Alright, we have success! We have success, people. This is... Ooh. That's no good. Ooh. Okay. Okay, this has been one disaster after another. We have success, this is great. I'm going to put it outside now, and I'll show you my Halloween decorations. And yeah, can you even see me? Hi. Apologies for the audio, but I'm running out of sunlight here, so I thought I'd show you around my setup before we lose light. I will shoot a bit of a dark scene, so hang in there, just be 1 minute, not even. So I'm that crazy guy in the street who does Christmas decorations and Halloween decorations, which is really unusual in Australia, but you know what? I'm actually seeing, I'm going to step back here because I think it's less windy. I'm actually seeing more and more people do Halloween decorations around, so it's really awesome. In 2014, we're in America, in San Diego for Halloween, and it was fantastic. Community spirit was high, everyone was being really friendly. I think Halloween, for even if you're not pagan, because it's a pagan thing, it's European people, Celtic, it's a great thing for communities to do. All right, I'll show you what I've got going. So, strung up here, a ghost. Quite effective. You walk in and that's what you see. A few different lights going on. Here's one of them. So these, when you turn them on, don't have a memory, so I've always got to do this and put it to blue mode, and that way it highlights the ghost really nicely. Alright, coming around, got one of my ground breakers there. New addition this year, I've got like a little pumpkin thing. It's got a light inside of it, it's really cute. I need to do a better job of trying to anchor that because it just is not straight. Alright, so behind me you can see that I've got the graveyard going. Again with more light, so I'm just going to flip it over to blue. And I've got another one over here. There we go. Alright, and I've got all my tombstones out now. This is going to be a project for next year for sure. The taller ones, the styrofoam ones, which actually look a lot better. They just blow around the wind and they fall over. It's very windy here. So I'm going to do that as a project, and I might put it on this channel, but one part of Weekly Tech Vibe, I'll just do it as a normal thing. Put the smoke machine upwind doesn't sound right, of where I want the smoke to go, and it generally works reasonably well. Alright, so today is a very swirly sort of day. The wind's actually coming from that direction, so I'm gonna give it a rip now. Here we go.